Alright then. Alright, let's get this party started. Where's the Dungeons and Dragons role thinking Baba? Uh, Bishop, where's the Dungeons and Dragons thingy? Yes, please. Alright, let's get this ball rolling. Alright then. Hey there, you hip cats and cool kittens. Don't you change that channel now, because it's time for your favorite Fox on Air. Brought to you by Not Real Dynamite Hair Dye, an explosion of color. How all you doing? Kitchi here, Garnet Snake at your service. Today we will be playing some, what do you call this? Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to be continuing on with the regular old shenaniganery, so without further ado, let's get a rockin' and rollin', shall we? Alright then.
In their very chilling and gripping dramatic documentary being produced by none other than Ed of the Greenwood, was necking it through the woods, hoofing it literally as they were to transport 5,000 head of cattle from Long Saddle all the way around the bend of the Lurkwood to the Griffin's Nest in a desperate attempt to form an alliance with the Griffin tribe of the so-called barbarian Uthgard people. It is the hope that through this alliance, not only will trade be allowed to prosper between Longsaddle and Mirabar once more, but also you will gain insight as to the machinations of the Magus Vizier, the Red Dragon, known as the Ravager, Drakatos, and the rescue of the Lady Lania of Neverwinter, heir to the throne of this realm.
Very fancy.
Wind in your hair and ants in your pack. You all dust off and douse your fires as you dust off your cloaks and pack up your tent supplies as another several hard days fall before you of driving these cattle with the eyeless ranger himself, Stefan the eyeless ranger, and his team of rovers move you through the wilds at such a supernatural pace that only the downright mystical machinations of a ranger could account for even this speed, but it will still be at least one more week before you reach Griffin's Nest, and before you do, you will have to make camp one more time. Now that at least most of the party is here, can I please have everyone roll a survival check for their respective job at the various points of the absolute massive ocean of beef, this stampede, curving the bend around the foothills of the Evermoors towards the barbarian encampment known for its massive half-lion flying mounts. Survival checks, please.
What do I roll?
Survival.
But what dice?
D20.
It's always a D20, and you click
If
on
it's a skill check, yeah. D20 is always.
and you click on your survival skill on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yay! Did I do good?
Very.
Yay! I'm actually not a disappointment for the first time in my life. Look, Mom, see, I am doing something right. Can I please be invited back to the family now, please?
Was that the only roll?
Yeah, let me roll.
There we go.
Not bad, not bad.
Grim's gonna
Where
die.
are we right now? Because I don't know where everybody is.
Where are you?
Like what map?
World map.
No one else but me is on the world map.
I am on the world map. It just the characters don't exist.
Oh, great, Grim's dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Wait, no, that's mean.
Yeah, because we're just looking at the world map.
I can't see anything.
If Grim is dead, can I have his room, Simba?
I just got it.
Well, too goddamn bad.
I kid you not, I just moved into a new room.
Well, you know what, hippity hoppity, that's now my property. Yeah, I'm I'm aware of the Maymays. Yeah, I'm hipping in. Yeah, I could do the twist.
Okay.
The mashed potato. See, I'm in.
I have no
Okay,
idea
then.
where.
Just call me old.
Sinbad, it looks like you're in the map. I can see your icon. So is Hades.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm in it.
Okay, let me roll.
Okay. Plus 3. Send. Woo. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that's 2.
And then what's your Hades? What's your bonus to survival? Is it plus 0?
Making a whole new character sheet. Which one is that based off of?
Survival
Please,
is wisdom.
Wisdom is +1.
So 13. And
once again, Faust rolls the lowest.
Then we've got high from Kitchi and high from the Kalashar, the druid. So last I remember, Kitchi, you were helping the rear of the cattle drive, and our druid was helping out the middle with her speak with animals prowesses, amongst other things. So tell us today how you avoid the loss of preventing the loss of any heads of cattle.
Me?
Yes.
That is a good question. Well, I know that cattle run around a lot, and but aren't they? Don't we have like the little, what do you call it? The bark critters to like chase
the dogs.
Them? Yeah, those things to like, I don't know, keep them in line. Isn't that what or is that sheep?
No, yeah, that works for cows too.
Oh, I thought they were only for sheep. Oh, well, that's good to know.
And what do you say to the dogs to, like, help them keep the cows together?
Pardon? I'm so sorry, you cut out there for me.
What do you say to the dogs?
A good question. What do you doggies? I don't really know. Usually I don't know what you say to doggies. You pet them? But wouldn't that be... Isn't you not supposed to pet a service animal? Isn't that like illegal in the United States?
I'm going to say that line was said during interview space, and you get a point of inspiration.
Yay! I don't know what you're supposed to... I don't think... Now, I don't think that we should be encouraging the animals to, I don't know, attack one another, because I'm guessing this is like Noah's Ark, more or less, and we don't want our food to be eaten, except when I eat it. Alright, so I don't think slathering the cattle in barbecue sauce and telling them to run for it would be a good thing. However, I am certain that if a cattle does run away or get loose, we would certainly hear the doggy barking. And considering, where we are right now on the map here, are those hills or where are they? Where's the legend? Oh god, this low poly. I don't know what those are, but these things, this forest over here kind of concerns me.
The Lurkwood.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that if any of that because this is like, I'm guessing, wide open plains, basically, that if...
it's more like a valley.
Yeah, then I'm guessing that it would be pretty easy to keep track of cattle, and more or less, I don't think they're going to be stampeding up a hill. That I think that, just making sure that none run off into the forest, which, again, is against nature of bovines to do so, that we just make sure none fall behind. And if any of them do, it's up to us to kind of chase them back and yell something.
So you get the dog runners on their horses to focus on the stragglers, focus on casting as wide a net as possible with the dogs that you have. And sure enough, it is successful. From the rear, no cattle are lost. And meanwhile, this is helped in the middle as Sinba. What do you say as some of the hello Husky? What do you say as some of the
Husky.
as some of the cattle begin to tire in the middle? Some of them having given birth on the road, and just like eating grass and having to digest and walk at the same time. That one looks to you and says, "Oh, mistress, why must we march for so long? It is only by the bearded one's magic that we continue to ride. What about the future of my herd? Where are we going, mistress?"
I kind of just look over at them and be like, "Don't worry, you're going somewhere where you'll be able to rest. You just need to keep marching for now."
Do we tell them they're going to a nice farm upstate where there's lots of fields and friends to run around with and play? And tell them to look at the rabbits?
Okay, and then, since both of your roles happen to have to do with animals, just a quick check. If both of you could give me animal handling checks. Actually, Kitchi gives me an animal handling check. Our druid gives me a persuasion check. DC is not a high DC. DC is 12 for both of you.
What do I animal hand? I just roll a d20.
D20 plus your bonus.
Yeah, animal handling bonus.
Oh shit! Not a good roll, that one.
Oh. Well, that's certainly not good.
Husky, your sister's about to be fed to the Wiggler.
Oh no!
About to feed her minis to the fucking Wiggler.
So Sinbad, your survival was high enough that the cows still don't escape, but they are now very stressed out because they do not believe your words.
They can talk? I probably shouldn't tell them about my cheeseburger recipe.
Yeah, to the druid who has speak with animals. And then afterwards, you see Stefan comes in and attempts his best to smooth things over. He says in his own speak with animals tongue to the cattle, "Calm yourselves, my friends. You are going to a beautiful farm around the edge of the valley where you will have much hay to munch on for all time."
Nice farm upstate, huh?
And he rolled a 6.
Not much better! Yay!
Not much better.
In interview space, Stefan the Eyeless says, "You know, cows are a lot more insightful than people think. You really can't put anything past them." And he fails to smooth that over. Now they know something's up. But sure enough, 3 days of hard march pass, and you are able to make camp once more. It is difficult camp to make, as it does hug the Larkwood a lot more closely and a lot more further from any paved roads along this creek. Shu and our shifter friend Raven Longclaw,
Yeah.
you both are tasked with working with the cook this night and helping set up camp. Both of you give me survival checks with advantage because your fellow party members were so successful in their jobs today.
Give me 1 second here. Gotta remember how to use this thing.
Just click survival with advantage.
Oh, there we go. Wait, am I not? Why am I not in my character? Hold on, this is weird.
Turn up. Up.
Yep. Hold on, I'm not getting into. Okay.
What is Husky doing?
Dying.
No.
Oh.
Trying to get back into my character sheet, but it's not letting me. Why is it letting me?
Well, that's it. We're going to feed Husky to the Wiggler.
What is the Wiggler?
I don't know. I bought it from I bought it from Joe Cat. I think for like 25 cents.
A fair price.
Yeah,
A fair price to pay.
I mean, that's how much I
for-
paid. That's how much I sold Grim's Soul for.
Not for that one. I thought I misplaced it.
Well, no, duh. I'm in severe amounts of debt to like everyone. Look, you think the U.S. government has debt problems, bitch? I can make the U.S. government look, next to me.
Can you make it look competent?
No, unfortunately,
Ladies,
I'm not a fucking magician there, lady. Also, I would deny that I'm the reason why the world is ending. I have not done anything yet.
I think we
Yeah.
might have lost Hades.
No, I'm good.
She hasn't rolled either.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that I needed to roll.
Yeah, I was speaking to Shu, and then I meant your character.
Sorry, I'm
Nat
going up.
20. Oh my god.
What?
Then
the-
why not just roll for me,
Wow.
because I'm having technical difficulties right now.
Okay.
Okay,
you rolled
I'll
a
roll
nat
for you. Hold on.
Nat 20 and a nat 1. That's crazy.
Damn you!
You got +3. Okay.
Oh, but this was with
Advantage.
advantage.
Is this a survival?
Yes, but you already rolled a crit.
Right on.
Papa.
All right, there we go. So, tell me, what do you two do to help everyone? You can see second night in a row, Kitchi is having trouble with his like state-of-the-art, highly expensive just put it together by instructions tent, luxury tent. He still hasn't quite gotten the hang of. And you see Faust just kind of like stuck in patrol mode, not socializing with anyone. The drovers are all tired, and Stefan keeps, for some reason, holding a bunch of garlic on a string on a stick near your head and observing your reactions to it. What do you do to bring everyone together and help everyone have a good last night at camp?
Well, I guess I'll start by going to Kitchi and helping them lift the tent into position.
It's one of those new fancy ones that I stole from. I mean, definitely legitimately bought.
Yes, and I can.
The guild guardian, stout folk, is nevertheless able to stand on his tiptoes and help you finally make your luxury tent everything that was on the, well, maybe not everything that is on the instruction manual's illustration, but pretty close.
Oh, are you happy with your tent, Kitchi? It was a fun exercise, and now we may rest.
Kitchi?
Hello?
Uh,
You're up.
Sorry, you broke up there.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mhm.
We can hear you, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I'm sorry. There were storms rolling in and we're having connection issues. But, what did you say, Grim, on that last part?
No, that was Hades.
Oh, Hades. Sorry, what did Hades say?
Do you like your tent?
It was a great exercise.
It's alright. I mean, the Trisky isn't hooked up, but you know what? We can worry about that later. You'll just have to go to Walmart later and go get another battery.
Stefan walks past you and is like, what do you mean electricity? Like some kind of wand of lightning?
Sure.
Faust interest increase.
I think so. Oh my god, look, a distraction!
Sinbad, how does, what your character's name again?
Shirlaya.
Shirlaya. How does, she, sort of help, make camp?
She doesn't. Her camp is made for her.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you were rolling for Raven. Husky, how does Raven? How does for Raven? Same question.
Where am I right now?
You're all on the edge of the Lurkwood. You're just a few days' travel away from Griffin's Nest. You're helping the cook set up camp.
Okay, I guess if no one's done it already, I start gathering firewood.
Faust, you see your guild scout gather firewood and struggling to hold every individual branch in their arms. Do you help at all?
Yes. Faust leans over and is, would you like some assistance?
That's to you, Raven.
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't
You were
listening.
asking
What
for
happened?
help.
Would you like assistance?
Sure.
Do try to pay attention, especially during scenes that you're in.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just still figuring this out. Okay. Struggle.
Understandable. So, you all, rest up. Pretty, normal night, all things considered. Things are getting a little bit, tiring on the road. When, Everyone, give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay, perception. Hold on.
And
Do you want me to roll for you again, Husky?
Yes, please.
It's 3. Okay.
This is all Sky's fault why
16.
Husky's having issues.
Okay, that's mine.
I guess it's acting weird because I've been away for so long. Now it's just being bad at me.
Perception.
Have you
Ooh,
tried
okay.
whooping
Damn,
its
you got a
ass?
good perception, girl.
Usually it works when you whoop it.
The
And then. Oh
Mechan-
no! I'm sorry, Husky.
Oh, come on! Again?
wait.
Damn.
So, it is all on the mechanical guard who needs not to sleep or eat. That is the one to notice that. Oh no! 7 cows are trying to make a run for it. What do you do, Faust?
Can I try to calm them down?
Sure, give me animal handling.
All right.
Or do you have calm emotions?
Do I have calm emotion? That's one of the things I didn't grab. Yeah.
So animal handling then.
All right.
I want to negotiate with you.
Okay, I'm gonna use the one initiative I have left.
Inspiration,
wanna-
you mean?
Yeah, inspiration. My bad.
Go ahead.
Good.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay. Another night passes. You get the cows back in time to prevent even more abandonment or a stampede as the cows see some fleeing and then all want to flee. It looks like Will managed to get the entire 5,000 head of cattle in one piece to the barbarian camp. The sun rises, the water rushes down from the foothills of the Evermoors into the Lurkwood. The creek runs up the path that goes from grassy to quite rocky. While on the road, the click-clack of your horses and all of these cows starting to grate on the ears, something else pierces through the dull noise. Musical and all of a sudden your caravan halts as the hills become covered in men in hide armor, heavy scale armor, all wearing either the colors of the griffin or of the red dragon, or of the green and black eye of the magus vizier. One of them rides forward, a bearded berserker, and he says, hold on. You have entered the realm of the great chief Alric Bone Snapper. State your business for passing by our picket line, or we will peel the meat from your bones as we boil you into soup.
Is it too late to seduce the dragon?
The dragon isn't here yet. They just have his symbol.
Ah.
Some of them. But what you, Kitchi, are the self-proclaimed guild leader. So
Oh.
what do you say to their leader?
Yeah. Is there anything that we can do to hopefully pass through your land peacefully and without any transgressions or furthermore transgressions.
Kitchi, we're
So-
supposed to.
Oh, go ahead, Faust.
I was gonna say we are supposed to give them the. Remember?
The cows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you came.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I threw out that paper long ago. I forget what I forget what I was doing 5 minutes ago. Woo! I had too many Coca-Colas. So, we're here to deliver. Someone ordered a bunch of uncooked cheeseburgers, and we're here to deliver them. These are I believe these are a lot of these little mooing critters that you would like. Would that be cash or card?
Our people are starving to death, and you come bringing the means of our salvation. But what? Out of the goodness of your heart? But nevertheless, such a kingly gift can only be received by our king, Chief Bone Snapper. It'll have to be he who decides your fate as the bringer of this gift. Do not attempt to resist our people. We will not attempt to disarm you, but any attempt to remove them from the sheaths on your belt, and it will be met as an act of aggression. We will enter into a mindless rage, and we will bite off your ears to make into necklaces for our kindergartners. Are we clear?
What?
Yes, very.
Yeah, very clear.
Oh,
I don't want to be turned into a kindergarten toy.
Shu looks at his dumbbell hammer concerningly.
So
This
now
is
we
all
move.
Sky's fault.
No.
When in doubt, blame Sky. Kitchi 2020X to 2020X.
It does not take long for the army to take possession of the cows, nor does it take very long for the women and druids to begin butchering the meat and preparing stews. Stew lines begin to form all along the tall mountain leading up to the palisade-adorned stronghold at the top. The scouts spoke true. The Griffin's tribe is starving, for as well armed and armored their raiders are. At the top of the stronghold, as you walk alongside smokehouses, granaries, chicken houses, stables of griffins, entire piles and piles of firewood in sheds made of human bones, paving stone, adorns the foundation of what can only be described as a massive mead hall made from the hulls of many a portaged Viking ship. You go up the stairs into a massive stone antechamber, and from there are led by spear point into this mead hall. Now all you can see is the two massive burning braziers, the bric-a-brac covering and making up the wall mostly of ship hull, and a pile of firewood with a bare carpet splayed out on the board floor to your left and right. Massively long food tables, and at the very end, what can only be described as an individual's throne place fit for a king. Where does everyone go?
Are we given free reign to walk around?
You are you are gestured generally forward, but not in any specific mode or modality forward.
I guess I'm like, are we going to talk to the king? Who will be our head?
Stefan stands over to you, Kitchi, and says, "Listen here, you may have everyone else fools, creature of the night, but you have not fooled I. For though my moniker is the Eyeless, I have eyes in the back of my head, in fact. You will let me speak to their leader, or else you will risk the lives of everyone we have brought to this mountain."
Is that a threat or a promise?
He just sort of like takes his dagger from his belt, pulls it out, doesn't brandish it at you, but just sort of like holds it aside. "What do you think, little man?"
Little man! There's so many damn things I want to say right now, but you know, I'm finna hold my damn tongue, because I'd rather not derail, I'd rather not get me canceled today. But, that comment is duly noted. Grim, write that down, I can't read, remember?
Raven, we go into interview space. What's your reaction to Kitchi being spoken down to by Stefan like that?
I just do a little shocked face. I'm like, oh, rude.
Main Shun?
On Shun in interview space, because honestly, I still don't know what a Coca-Cola is.
So, Stefan takes the lead with Kitchi right behind him as you are continuously moved forward through the mead hall. You note that they also have a cave bear and a saber-toothed tiger just freely roaming around, perhaps the animal companions of some of the marauders here feasting, eating steaks and beef stew here at this very table.
I think the British Museum. That.
Shalira, what is your courtly and aristocratic reaction to the way that they're all just kind of like eating rib meat right off the bone like barbarians, and just blood and wine all over the place, and fighting each other over the last bit of stew?
I kind of just look over and I'm just like mainly looking at my nails and I'm just like, you know, there's such a thing as napkins.
Okay, Mom.
So you are led to the throne. The great chief Hilaric Bone Snapper in a red cape, a bronze breastplate, leather speedo, and big hide armored boots, a crown upon his noble unkempt brow, and a 2-foot red cobalt by his side, and blindfolded shaman with a glowing red left hand, just crouched in just like like a Russian crouch, like the meme crouch, besides the cobalt.
A Slav squat.
Yes, that. The great chief stands up with just like a massive a great mace. It's basically just like a long staff with just like a huge like iron ball attached to the end. And he says, "Stefan the Eyeless, once again your civilized Neverwinter's blood invades my space. And yet you come bringing gifts. Do not think that the messenger Stanky has been silent. His Drakatos master is rich in information. He knows well what the Lord's Alliance plans for my people. As we starve, you mean to bring us into your fold? You mean for the flag of the Lord's Alliance to fly above Griffin's Nest, do you? What's to stop us from simply taking your cattle and enslaving the lot of you?
Wait, what?
Uh,
Husky,
Oh, no.
do something now.
I don't know. Okay.
I have an idea.
Do Valve, do something now. Blow up, self-destruct or something. Start beeping.
That would be the Lord King the Fade Lord Oberon's protection.
Give me
Give you oh.
give me a persuasion check with advantage, and he is going to contest that. You got to beat an 18.
26.
Damn.
26.
Damn. Good job,
With
Grim.
advantage?
No,
Oh
beat me
my
for it.
god.
That is-
You machine without a soul. You claim to speak for the king of all the Feywild, as if that should persuade me. What care I for an elven god when the totems of my own people stand proud in my mead hall? So he's intrigued, but you don't have him on
Yay,
board.
I think I'm back.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Just see if this works. Hang on. Get back.
Go on.
Okay.
Stefan just sort of takes a small step back and whispers to Kitchi,
Yay, it works. Okay, I'm back.
I'm going to say this to you since you're, for some reason, the leader. If your bard cannot persuade the great chief Halaric, then we're going to have to fight our way out of here.
Wait. Is there anything else we could do to?
Alright, so-
Is there anything I could do to, give the bard some chances? Any good information you got?
You can give the help action to all of their persuade rolls.
What's my? How do I? Which one do I have to?
Oh, you don't have to do anything. It's just Faust will roll them with advantage.
How do I?
Alright.
Sure. Like,
So just as Faust, as she attempts to honey the ears of the great chief, you will pipe in as the leader to grant, legitimacy to what they're saying. Give your stamp on it as the leader.
Faust. Now listen here very carefully. Better not fuck this up. Please. I want to go home in one piece. For once.
There are a lot of big, scary, beefy himbos with axes.
Yes.
Chomping on big hunks of meat and big goblets of wine made out of skulls.
Yes. If you get me killed here, Faust, I swear to God, I'm going to shake you like a motherfucking snow globe until every bolt in your body is on the floor. Like the Maytag washing machine. Don't get me murdered, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to say.
Stefan is like,
I'm saying this
what,
character.
what is a washing machine?
Something you clearly haven't invented yet.
Okay,
So you have
should-
the great chief's
so
attention.
basically he's wondering why should he care?
Yeah.
Ooh, I have a good few things I could say until now I just gotta figure out how to phrase it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
No, you can't go on her pillow. You can't go on her pillow.
Do it for pancake party. Do it for
Dada
pancake.
you.
here. Bye, bye. I miss you.
For pan.
I know. Rough. I have
think
a
that was
rough idea of
intended to
what
be
to
a
say.
tasty snack.
Go ahead.
We are all under Lord Oberon's protection. I have conversed with the Lord Oberon, and he would not take it very kindly for one of his favorite bards to have become a slave. And I do not think it would be in your interest to be undergoing the wrath of such a great being.
Hold on, Mom, I'm coming.
And Kitchi, what do you say to back this up?
I do concur that we did see the Lord, and he did seem to take quite a bit of favor with us. And I can't imagine at all that he would be too pleased to find that our little quest of his has gone completely awry. And he doesn't seem to be the type of guy to be that easygoing when he doesn't get his way. Especially not when, well, his whole plan went to failure. I don't want to be the guy that finds out what happens.
Roll persuade with advantage. You only need to beat a 10.
God. Wait with advantage. Oh god.
17. All right.
Yeah.
He considers your words, and he realizes as he converses with his shaman that you're not lying. He says, "Very well. You are right. It would not be in anyone's best interest to enslave such important errand boys and girls. So instead, you will be my hostages.
Uh-oh.
You may feel free to explore my mead hall and my stronghold. My lands are your lands. My home is your home. But only on the condition that none of you are allowed to leave Griffin's Nest. You shall be my honored guests, so long as you behave yourselves and do not attempt to get in my way. My business with Long Saddle is none of your business. It is none of my business. It is the business of the gods, the business of the ancestors, the business of glory. And what I do in matters of my state, that is my business. But so long as you mind yourselves, you shall not be molested by myself or any of my marauding berserkers."
Husky. What is a smart one of these bozos?
So partial success, partial progress. You have the great chief's assurance that you will not come to harm, but he also will not let you leave, nor will he make peace with Long Saddle. But for now, you are allowed to roam Griffin's Nest and the mead hall as you see fit, as long as you don't cause any trouble.
I got a terrible idea, and I might need somebody's help with a few of y'all's help, because I ain't sticking around to find out what being a hostage is like. No thank you, I ain't doing hostage review again on GTA RP. So, how did I get out of that hostage situation back in, oh god, who was it again? I got out of this situation once before. I got a great idea. I got a terrible idea. A great, fantastic idea.
Oh boy.
Don't worry. If it worked on oh god, who did it work on? If it worked on the Banana Street gang, then it can work on this motherfucker. Trust me. I'm good at this. Alright then. So what do I to take a look around a place or to notice interactions with things, I need perception, correct?
Yeah, or actually, to look around the place would be investigation.
Well, I mean, like, just, and not necessarily like rifling through, like, books and bookshelves and, like, people's cupboards. I'm not that autistic. I'm the other type of one. But more like the, observing, the people and how this chief interacts with people and particularly close advisors.
Oh, okay. So
lovers.
yeah, give me a perception check then to get a lay of the place.
Perception, which is under wisdom. I rolled, okay. 20.
But also skills. Yeah.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Could be worse. I mean, is that about average?
It doesn't exist on my end. Hang on.
Me neither.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
What? Oh.
I think
is
you rolled on the wrong thing.
Oh. Wait, sorry. Okay, it disconnected. And now it's connected again. Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay. And what's your bonus to wisdom?
Shoot.
Or what's your perception check? Because I think you might be proficient in perception.
What does perception check mean? How do I see?
It's
Perception.
under skills.
It's under skills.
And it is +0. Okay. That sounds about right. So 14. Basically, at a 14, you see that most of the people around here are human. Most of them are male. The baker looks like a hostage like you. He's a much older man, clearly of much finer clothes than could be made by this community. And then there's a barbarian like them standing by the armory, but much older, a graybeard, one who has seen far too many winters to ever see a battlefield again. But then there also appears to be a pair of brothers, orcs, sitting at a place of honor at the feast table, not far from your current position.
Mm-hmm. What
It
about?
would seem that he does not discriminate necessarily based on species, but rather based on proximity to civilization.
Can I call a meeting of all of our group somewhere quieter? Friend.
Yes, in fact,
I got an
simply
idea.
ask a nearby cup boy will easily be able to guide you to a place nearby that would be secluded and quiet.
Yes.
And we will go to that place now.
All right. All right, Pop. All right, folks.
Soon tries to grab some food.
We got a grant. All right. So, here's my plan. And we'll need some help.
There is a thunder beast feasting on some trees, a bit far from your current position, but as the cup boy explains, "Oh, it's just a thunder beast, my lords. It's just a big old 20-foot cow, more or less. You know, he's really good at tilling up the land just with his feet and everything. He'll just dig and he'll till a whole field of wheat."
Noted.
Right?
All right, so here's the plan. Here's what I think. Clearly, this, whatever the motherfucker's name is, ain't gonna let us go. My plan is that we find somebody that, like, they want to whack him for whatever reason, and more or less figure out a way to whack him, and then pin it on someone else. They start a little bit of a skirmish. While that bullshit is going on, we flee. We get the hell out of Dodge. I mean, you know, a little bit of, you know, if worse comes to worse, you know, we pull a little bit of an Among Us. We frame somebody else, and while they're all fighting, we get skedaddle. Meanwhile, Chief is dead because we give him something, and that's why I'm looking around, folks. If we could figure out who the hell would want him dead, and who would be next in line, we could pin it on them, maybe? Poison the well a little bit, leave clues. It's not the most direct way, but I think it's probably one of the more effective ways of us getting out of this, and maybe freeing Long Saddle from whatever issues are going on there. Because I'm not losing my inn. I put all your souls on the fucking line for that shit.
Stefan nods and thinks, "There does seem to be some kind of schism in the Great Chief's rank between the messenger of the Ravager and his own shaman, perhaps we could use that. Or perhaps the Greybeard might know more, or the orcs. In any event, I would support any option that sees that mindless, bloodthirsty madman sent to the depths of the abyss where he belongs. But I suppose that'll be for your guild to decide. Manchun, as the guild guardian, this is potentially your wheelhouse. What do you think? That's you, Hades.
What exactly was he saying?
That essentially kill the great chief, but frame one of the different factions in the king's court to get the different factions fighting each other and blaming each other for the deed.
And then once they're all
So
fighting,
freaking-
we hightail it out of there while they're all, murdering each other senseless.
So we're trying to turn this hostage situation into an insurgence?
More or less, it's just a distraction.
More or less.
Kill kill two birds with one stone. The chief is dead, therefore Long Saddle is alright for now, and maybe we get someone more favorable in place, who I don't know why he would be obsessed with Long Saddle. It's not
one
the
second.
most.
Okay. Stefan points at Kitchi and says, I know of something that we could plant on the Great Chief's body that would potentially accomplish what you're speaking of. But it would be dangerous. Very dangerous. I happen to know well, as anyone who knows the history of the Griffin tribe knows, their original stronghold was taken many decades ago by the ice giants. And the Griffin tribe and the ice giants have been at war ever since. If you were to plant some weapon or some symbol of the ice giants on the great chief's body, then that may very well blame his death upon the ice giants.
We could cause them to go to war finally.
But you would have to sneak many miles into the nearest ice giant stronghold and steal something of theirs, which may require slaying an ice giant, which I'm sure will be no trouble at all for 5 vampires. There, I said it. I know your secret. I know what you did to lie to everyone in Long Saddle. You're all not high stakes adventurers. You've never adventured. You're vampires.
You know what?
Sir, I'm a machine.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait a second.
No,
Wait. You know what, Chief? Go along. That's a great theory. But if you don't want to find out the truth, then I suggest that maybe we maybe you help us along with that little bit of our goal and acquiring such a thing. Because I'm feeling awfully hungry, right? Right? Raven.
I have.
Right?
If it's just the 6 of us, I have ways of allowing us to pass without a trace over to the ice giant stronghold, but we would have to come back here quite soon unless we wanted the full force of the great chief to fall upon Longclaw.
So, to be clear, we need to slay not only an ice giant, but the chief himself, too?
Pretty much.
That seems to be the case, as I cannot imagine the great chief seeing reason.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately, he does not seem viable to reason.
But won't the chief be quite the fight.
That's when we fight fair.
Yes, that is to say. But we cannot sneak up on him. I mean, that would not be brave.
Who is we?
If you wish, what what do you wish to do to make use of me? Long Saddle Guild, do you wish to come with me to attempt to rob or slay this ice giant? Do you wish me to stay here with you to do something else? What is your plan? And y'all have 15 in real life minutes to come up with a plan of what you want to do with the Great Chief.
What if we could put...
Ooh.
I am of the approach that, we know that now, I don't really see much around here, but I do know that there are certain plants that have something, that if we take the seeds out of them, can be used to create a poison. And that poison can be just by crushing the seeds and putting them in food, which, given the state of the fact that they are consuming everything in sight, I don't imagine they would essentially realize that they are eating it. Make the chief give it to the dies, and more or less figure out a way to insinuate that one of the other ones. Inevitably, when the chief dies, there will be a power vacuum, and they are all going to start fighting. We just kind of have to. We got a choice on whether or not we want to push them to fight, or do we want to, outright frame somebody? Inevitably, they're going to fight for power. The question is, how much do we want them to fight? To be able to escape.
In the interest of the war, we'd probably want them to blame the ice giants.
I'm not sure that leaving here... does anyone else think leaving here would be a viable option anytime soon?
Yes.
It would be
If we get
a risk, but Stefan has Pass Without Trace, which would basically guarantee you guys could get there and back as long as you came back before nightfall.
What time is it now?
So,
it is still before noon.
alright. So if we do this... So, first we'd have to get to where the ice giants are, and back, after killing an ice giant, somehow manage to kill the chief. Then we have to make it seem as if an ice giant killed the chief, do it convincingly. It's possible.
Raven and Shalira, what do you two think?
Hmm. That's interesting. So either we stay here or cause a war. I vote for war!
What? Ugh. I mean, we will never...
There's no way I'm staying in this gross place.
I mean, we inevitably will cause a war by killing the chief. Which...
Well, aren't we currently at war?
We are...
Yes, but they would not be at war with us. They would be at war with the ice giants. Like Kitchi said earlier, 2 birds with 1 stone.
I like that. It's
Well,
efficient.
What did the ice giants do, though? Are they evil?
I mean, they're... I don't know. I would argue that
anyone can make a Arcana check or a Nature check to know anything about ice giants.
Okay, I'd like to roll Arcana, which would be a -1.
I would also like to roll Arcana.
Yeah, I just want to think, are ice giants generally evil?
You know that ice giants are generally cold.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay.
good job.
I did nature, so.
And I did Arcana.
So, question: are they generally evil? The answer: yes. They are, by most human standards, their culture is heavy about uh, generally crude, generally being against intellectual pursuits that don't have to do with war. They basically are single-mindedly about war at the expense of having like written language or anything like that. They are ambush predators. They tend to not fight fair. They tend to only go after weak opponents, that sort of thing.
Right on. Just
There
because
you go. We got them exactly what we want. Or what they want.
good aligned,
They
so he
are.
wouldn't.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, I was just saying that Munchun being good aligned means that he wouldn't like blaming a good faction, but since they're evil, fuck them.
Yeah, screw them ice giants, you know, like the mice caps.
So is everyone going to take the pass without trace and attempt to rob the ice giant?
Shalia would actually kind of be like, okay, but wait a second. If we turn around and we do this power vacuum thing or whatever on the ice giants, it's just going to end up blowing up in our face, isn't it? So what if we make this chief or whatever grateful to us instead?
How so?
So,
Well, you guys are turning around and saying, what if we poison him and then he turns around and starts dying? I literally have Purify. I can make it where he's grateful to me to that he's alive.
I mean,
And then we can still make
So
it. We can do
instead,
both.
you could frame an assassination attempt on him only to save his life, and then like have a life debt to you.
Exactly.
that is
And
that's
then he
I
thinks
like
that the
that
ice
thinking.
giants did it.
I like that idea.
that's
Now,
a good
okay.
plan.
Point of inspiration to Shalira.
Yay!
And
Yay!
interview space. What does she think about the boys' initial "let's just kill him" idea?
Are they stupid? Because if we turn around and just kill him, then we have to clean up the mess. And by we, I mean me.
Someone hands you ice cold lemonade from off screen.
Thank you.
It's a little watery.
I've had worse.
So, in that case, I'm not even gonna have y'all roll because you guys like just now brought the meat, so it's the perfect time that while they're distracted to like pass without trace with Stefan over to the ice giant's camp. Now that
But-
you have a plan,
but meanwhile,
he is just
wait. But the other part of the plan is, if we're going, so we're going to frame this. We're going to like set it up, but someone needs to go grab things to make the poison, which would involve.
yeah,
having,
that's some.
It's
That's
simple.
something that Stefan and something that Stefan and Shalira can both do and work on the way there. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's just gonna roll survival, real quick.
Should I tell?
Munchun is proficient in sleight of hand, so he might be good to rob the ice giants.
What one is Simba again.
Shalira?
Shalira. You want to look for fruits or other You want to look for fruits or other berries that have a very large pit in the center, or solid hard seeds. If you look for nuts, to make it, what you will need is nuts that are not yet ripened, that are still on the tree. Those are what the things you'll need to look for to grind them up.
Oh, even with advantage on the poison, he only rolled an 8.
Motherfucker.
Oof.
So
Oh dear.
you're gonna have to roll the dice on finding it on the trip back.
Wait, that's an 8 plus 6. The 6 is on the outside.
Yeah, sorry. I can't figure out how to like get.
Oh yeah, you put it inside the brackets. So, for example, curly brackets 1d20 plus 2 and close curly bracket.
Okay, thank you.
So in this case, that would be 8 plus 6, so that would be 14 actually.
But okay, 14 in that. Sorry, in that case, you're right. 8 plus 6. I would say, yeah, with 14, you're able to find a poison. It isn't strong enough to actually kill the Great Chief, but since with this new plan you're not actually planning on killing him, that might actually be all for the better. Is that you find a poison that could kill a weaker man than him, he could probably survive it, but with Purify, he would believe a druid who told him potentially that it would have killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the poison you grab is
I was about to say cyanide would be a wonderful thing to. In fact,
Well, cyanide is deadly.
I know.
you get you find some Beanite bite, which causes numbness, fatigue, sleep, and potentially death if ingesting the berries at full ripeness. But you just grab sort of like seed pods that have only a fraction of that. So what you have should be enough to make him feel like numb in the lips and throat, and start to pass out and have trouble breathing and feel like he's dying, but wouldn't actually kill him. The night bite.
So now we just need the ice giants, whatever.
Yeah, potentially a just a bottle with some ice giant residue on it, or a something with the sigil of the ice giants on it, like a arrowhead, or even a poison bottle or some potion bottle.
Bottle probably best. Make it
Yeah.
seem like we could put the poison in the bottle.
So making it's much further away than this, but just making best use of this map.
Yes, you know, it's all it's like Fallout scale, basically, what it is.
Yeah.
You
I
come
don't like
upon a simple camp, what would be just a simple camp of two men at a normal scale, but at this scale is a gigantic ice giant with a massive spiked two-handed great mace in his hand, made of pure ice. Lays next to not a fire pit, but a just a massive cube icicle that just sort of radiates like icy wind, that he seems to be giving him the same effect as a campfire would for our kind. It seems to be growing out of some kind of strange ice crystal that he has placed around a ring of rocks in some strange ritual. The other bedroll of massive goat wool and white bed roll material lays empty, as his fellow seems to be off scouting while his companion sleeps away at camp. Um, and stakes are high. He is going to roll this perception check with disadvantage because he's asleep. But he is a frost giant.
Monsoon smiles at the sight of such a beast.
Raven's like, he's a lot bigger than I expected.
It'll be difficulty 4 to pickpocket a potion bottle from his person.
Well, Raven, this is all you.
Don't fuck it up.
Me?
The party thief, the party scout.
Oh, right.
I mean, I'll
Raven,
try.
wait, Raven, let's cut to interview space. How does Raven feel about everyone just default assumes that Raven's gonna step in and do something whenever they have to do thief stuff?
I mean, Faust is gonna volunteer, but she aight.
Raven?
Well, she was just sucked she was the first pick, but she likes to do her job, so she's proud to do it.
Okay, so that's gonna be a sleight of hand check, difficulty 4.
Okay.
Ooh, just made it.
Okay.
Oh wait, that would also be plus your sleight of hand bonus.
Oh, yeah.
Which is plus 5.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, so you couldn't have lost.
11. So, you grab a potion bottle. You guys are able to pass without trace away, successfully having gotten it and your poison as you return to the stronghold. The poison the bottle that you have, however, is not empty. You happened to let's see. Yeah, you happen to catch a potion of Frost Giant Strength. This blue bubbling liquid having a solid icy blue toenail floating inside the jar. One of you will have to drink the potion in order to use this bottle as a convincing prop for the poisoning.
Can we just pour it out?
Not
Yeah.
That'll be a waste of resources.
Yeah, the potion effects lasts for 8 hours.
If needed, I can drink it.
Do it, Faust.
I'm not gonna be affected by any ill. Sure.
It's a robot. It doesn't have feelings.
Okay, but also the dwarf is immune from the poison condition, so or has resistance against being poisoned.
I mean, so does Faust.
But yeah, I'll just leave it up to y'all who you want to have Frost Giant Strength.
Monsoon would like to drink it and have the exercise of a lifetime.
Coin toss?
Alright, you want me to flip a coin? I got a 1952 Ben Franklin $half, silver $half right here. What do you call?
Sure.
What do you call?
What?
Heads or tails?
Heads or tails?
What a coin? What kind of coin that is? The face side.
Heads, alright. And it is heads.
All right,
Yeah.
Monsoon. For 8 hours, your strength is 23.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Almost immediately after drinking it, Monsoon starts lifting his warhammers.
Just and then you realize that this is nothing, and so you find a nearby boulder and you start lifting it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You as you return to the stronghold, you find a wagon, just like a massive wagon full of hay with a mule attached, and you just start bench pressing it.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Pizza from Encanto.
like Undyne.
Fantastic.
The next step in your poisoning process will be to find something to poison the king with, which should be which is easy enough to get, as the only thing there is to eat right now is beef stew. Stefan is however, Stefan comes up and is like, we may have a problem. It'll take hours, if not days, to get through these soup lines unless we can convince one of the druids to let us cut in front just for a bowl.
I can try.
Okay. What is the so Faust, you see that there are two druids. One is a human and one either a halfling or a human child. You aren't quite sure which, but they are two druids serving people stew, and as you walk up to the smaller one, she says, hey, outside contaminants, you'll have to wait in line like the rest of us.
Outside, excuse me. Oh, damn, I didn't know.
I
were
apologize. I
south.
wanted to. You see, some of the cattle have been incredibly sick, and as if I recall correctly, adding, albeit this is rather grim, every now and then, if you add a small amount of protein, it can severely help with their health, if I recall correctly. So,
You want to feed the cows their own kind?
Hey,
Roll me
they are
Gross.
Stacey, you're
roll me,
Canadian.
deception with disadvantage.
Oh, sure.
I swear to God, if I get a good roll for this, I'm gonna be very, very surprised.
Gotta beat a 16.
Fucker.
Oh boy.
Mother
Damn it.
goddamn bullshit, motherfucking
Oh
shit.
no!
I thought I phrased that better, but no, I can't remember what the hell I was gonna say. I was in the middle of saying, "Oh, they were sick," and it flew over my head what I was gonna say.
Husky, get the
Yeah.
stick. We're going to beat the shit out of him. Get the chancla, the slipper, the belt, the bobble, the
No.
switch. Hmm.
Raven says no.
You are so lucky
my
I can't
bad.
strangle you here.
You,
I have-
Stefan says, well, what about the wine? There are bottles and bottles of wine inside the mead hall. Maybe we can simply just poison one of the bottles that's going to him.
What are the chances that that would happen? Like that specific bottle goes into him.
We'll have to make sure of it ourselves.
Well, all right. Who volunteers to help with that?
Oh, God.
Shun has sleight of hand as well as he's really strong right now, so he might be able to do something to get a good bottle of wine.
Good.
Yeah, it's in there now.
All right.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check.
Radio. Yeah.
You only have to beat.
Oh my God.
Oh, you only. What's your sleight of hand bonus?
Plus four.
Oh, you only beat it by 1.
Wow. We made it. But it
Oh
made
my
it.
God.
One of the orcs almost catches you as you reach for the king's wine. And he says, "Oi, Stunty, don't you read? Says for the king's belly only."
Oh,
How do you smooth that over?
I'm sorry. Would you like to arm wrestle me as an apology?
And since this is an orc we're talking about, I'll not even have you roll. He just immediately goes, "Ooh, arm wrestle, sure." Now you just have to arm wrestle the orc as you successfully nabbed the king's wine. Give me an athletics check.
Oh gosh.
Wait, it's
Do I
like
have to
23 in
manage
strength.
Yeah.
Hang on. 23.
Can you beat? Yeah, so that's a +6 plus athletics, if you're proficient.
I'm proficient in it, so that's +4. So +10 to this roll.
At level 2, you should only be plus.
No, I think. Oh no, I think it's no proficient as in with the normal strength. It would be +4, so it'd just be +8.
Yeah, +8.
Damn,
But-
just a fucking.
Oh, so it actually is perfectly matched. It's like an hour later, and you guys are still stuck in the middle. So one more roll.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god!
He, even with your frost giant strength, beats you.
By 2. Oh my god!
Better luck next time, Stunty. Next time I'm gonna rip that beard straight from your head.
Dune is crestfallen.
Good job.
No. No. I must train.
You see him immediately start doing push-ups.
Yeah.
Raven, that must leave it up to you then. You're gonna have to do a sleight of hand check to switch that bottle of wine with the wine that is about to go up to the Great Chief, the poisoned wine.
All right, here we go.
Meanwhile, someone is gonna have to plant the empty ice giant bottle. Who's gonna do that?
Me.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty high.
Okay, and then Faust, sleight of hand.
All right, so that would be just
Oh.
d20 +5. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's a lucky one.
Oh, thank God.
You see, Faust, the shaman, notices you, plant that blue frost giant bottle by the crates of wine, and give me an insight check.
Okay, insight. Ooh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
He
Oh,
he,
dear.
he didn't roll very high though. You immediately get the sense as he walks back to his squat position that he is making the choice to pretend that he didn't see you do that.
Oh?
Interesting.
And the actual act that Husky did of switching the wine, that is preserved, as the Great Chief grabs the bottle, pours it in his skull goblet, and takes another gulp. And then the shaman immediately goes to his side. Poison! Someone's poisoned the Great Chief!
Oh no! Someone needs to do C3PO. Quickly! How do I do that again? Where's staying alive by the Bee Gees when you need it?
And then Shalira, you cast Purify.
Yeah, basically she walks up and she's just like, "Let me help," and then she casts Purify Food and Drink and gets rid of the poison.
Yeah. He finishes the wine, and very quickly the effects of the poison pass, and he goes, "Oh, you saved me, Druid of the city, though I have taken you prisoner. But who would do such a dishonorable thing? Surely no one even of Long Saddle would be so low and wretched as to stoop to poison." And then the shaman immediately picks up the planted blue bottle and goes, "It was the ice giants! Look, this bottle bears upon their tribe's seal."
Da. Oh no! The Frost Giants! How egregious!
How dishonorable!
Yeah.
And Kitchi, as the guild leader, it is on you to ultimately sell this deception. Give it to me with advantage. Um, you gotta beat an 18.
Oh shit. What do I? Okay, I gotta roll D.
So yeah, deception, which you're proficient in, but you got advantage.
Ooh, can I give the help action? Wait, no, you can't do the help action. It's already advantage.
Yeah.
Shit.
Messenger Stanky, who up until this point has been silent this whole time, says, "You're lying, great chief. The fighters and your shaman both. It has been a grand deception. I saw the machine plant that bottle by the wine crates."
I've done no such thing.
The shaman says, "God damn it, Hobart. I raised you from a boy. I watched as my wife changed your diapers. Are you truly going to believe the Ravager's slave over your own shaman?" And the Bone Snapper says, "My own shaman has been speaking weak nonsense for years. It is the outsiders that have poisoned me. It is the outsiders that have tried to lead us to war. The Ravager is right. Long Saddle will never let us be. We must pick up arms and remove the traitors from our midst. Let us fight." And it is at that moment that the shaman gets ready to fight on your side, as does most of the barbarians in this hall. And we will enter straight into battle and roll initiative when next we meet.
Hell yeah.
We started a
Wow.
That was
rebellion.
fun.
We
Oh,
started
That
a
was
rebellion.
fun.
Yes!
Yeah, you
Haha!
have to-
My stupid plan worked. Ha!
You'll have to fight a meat hall of barbarians and monsters, but you'll have Stefan and the Great Chief's shaman helping you out, thanks to your attempt to get him to see reason. Which, if any of you had attempted to actually talk to these guys, you would have learned that the shaman would have been totally behind helping you from the start.
Okay, Joe Cat. So, will we find out what happens next time? Oh, wait a second. Husky, I thought we got the Hush! Motherfucker, if you don't shut your goddamn mouth and let me get this goddamn motherfucking teleprompter to work. Hold on a second. Stupid piece of shit. No, you... Will we defeat the big bad evil guy? Will I ever get my Coca-Cola? Will Faust ever get those batteries? Find out next time for the last one because I sold them all for drug money. Next time on Kitchi VT. And special thank you to our lovely DM Bishop. And to our players Husky, Hades, Grim, and Simba. And special thank you to you for watching. And if you like this channel and this kind of content, please give a like, follow, comment, and subscribe. And it's a bit of the action. And I'll see y'all next time for another exciting episode.